How y'all doing? I'm doing well, thank you. G Nation, he'll be with us in about oh, 10 minutes or so. And JG goes, "What's up, bro? Hi, how you doing?" There is some news out there. The Jets got a running back, Dalvin Cook, maybe, possibly, with Dalvin Cook. I'll tell you, the Jets are putting together something. If it all clicks, look out. Look out. But it's not. It's the Jets. It always is the Jets. And my camera went on me right in the beginning of the stream. Oh well. I'll have to fix that. Does this make the Jets contenders or pretenders? I want to know. Hit me up in the chat. Yep. 1 year, 8.6 million supposedly. And it's showing that's the minimum. Minimum. Hey, Pat.
What's going on, Joe?
Hey, I forgot the beginning. If you like this, like, subscribe, share. Get this stream now.
Coach coming on here looking like
Coach,
Blade.
peace, brother. How you doing?
Actually, I was just watching the old 1986 Giants versus Denver Broncos, and I was just like so amped up, and
Oh, how can
I'm,
you not be?
yeah, I'm feeling
Man,
it, man.
Oh,
man, you had me watching that old '86 Giants versus
Yeah,
Cowboys.
well,
exactly,
I forgot Carl Banks put out White that game.
yeah, yeah.
exactly. So yeah, no, but I'm here for you guys. What's up, man?
Not much, not much. Um, what do you think of the Jets signing? Does this make them contenders or pretenders? They got Rogers. They got a whole slew of gang from the off season.
Well,
This,
if you sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Joe. My bad, my bad.
No, no,
Go,
I'm done.
okay, if you want to go through their roster, they have Aaron Rodgers, Cook, Brees Hall, Azuma at tight end. Their offensive line is not that good. They have Garrett Williams at receiver. They have uh, the boy they signed from the Packers. What's his name, Coach? Oh, I can't think of his
Lazard
damn.
or the
Yeah,
little slot
Lazard.
receiver.
Yeah,
Lazard.
Lazard, and they brought in Cobb. Um, they have some players out there. Their defense, their defense is good. So
Yeah.
yes, they are contenders on paper. Yes, they are. You cannot say that the Jets are not contenders on paper. But we have to see what they do Monday night against the Bills. That's going to be a test for them, just like the Cowboys are going to be a test for us on Sunday night. If they could come out that game with the Bills, they should be on a super high going into the season, and they should feel that they could beat anybody after that game. Same as us. We should feel that we could beat anybody. We go and beat the Cowboys. So we'll see. I mean, Dalvin Cook is going to split time with Brees Hall, so we all know they're probably going to try to be a running team in the beginning. Just have to see if Aaron Rodgers is still that bad man, as Stephen A. Smith calls him. So we'll see. But on paper, they look very, very formidable.
I don't care. I gotta read this. JJ put, I don't care who the Jets sign. They will always be pretenders to me. Yeah, me too.
Right. Hey, shout out to JDW Sports Talk. I ain't seen you in a while, JDW. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Yeah, he comes out. He shows up once in a while. But he goes out. Oh, honestly, I don't think they need to cook. Well, maybe not, but we'll see what the second half. He might be a big second half piece. Well, massive salutes and respects to BBK, G Nation, Joel, Pat, Wales, Coach Ed, and the diehard fans in America. Yeah, Tudo!
What's going on, Tudo?
Oh yes, brother. Pat, I'm like you. They got weapons on paper, and if they put it together, then they're going to be a tough team. They can definitely go out there and produce, but in the end, it comes down to their offensive line. I mean, that's really what it, and more so probably their offensive tackles,
Yep.
because that's the concern right now. Because if you don't have the tackles, you got a 40-year-old quarterback there, back there, and he's not as elusive as he was when he was young. So you got to do everything you can to make sure you protect him, before anything else. So, but having Dalvin Cook and Brees Hall, and what's his Michael Carter, I don't know if it's
Mm-hmm.
junior. Now their backfield, if they can run the game, run the ball, then that sets up the play action, which will help in their passing game. So, but again, it all starts up front, and that defense, can they, how well would that defense play? Will they give them a lot of short fields, because that can also help too? So,
Well, this is it right here, but I get it. They have money to spend. You don't get to
Yeah.
spend it next year, you
I mean,
know?
yeah, I don't think there's a drop off when they have a running back in the game now.
mm-mm,
Michael
mm-mm.
Carter Williams could be a bell cow. So can Cook, and so can Brees Hall. It's just about health.
Mhm.
If you stop their run game, I believe you have a very good chance of beating them. And you just have to play. You have to take what the Jets give you on defense. You can't get greedy. Can't get greedy and be like, yeah, we're gonna test Sauce Gardner deep. He's not that good. No, Sauce Gardner's pretty damn good. Now that other corner, I think they're gonna test that other corner this year because I see a lot of flaws in his game. Um, their defensive line is very good. They have four edge rushers
Mhm.
that they can send at you. You got
Mix
Quentin
squad.
Williams. You got Quentin Williams at defensive tackle. You got Mosley to back him up with the linebackers as well as Quentin Williams' little brother. So yeah, you're gonna have to sprinkle them a little bit this year. They
Mhm.
definitely will be tough. Their safeties are tough. Their draft picks have been good the past 3 years.
Hey,
So
Mhm.
look,
this is their time.
I love all y'all, okay? But I ain't coming here to talk about no goddamn gangrene. Fuck them. I don't care if they got Dalvin Cook, Karen Rogers, and every other no good 2-bit hack some that they want to sign. Okay. 11-6 is the minimum. That's the floor. The Giants is gonna win this thing, and we're gonna do the salsa collectively as a 53-man roster in the Super Bowl end zone on that ass. Okay. Now look, everybody want to talk about the Jets signing Dalvin Cook, Karen Rogers, and this and that. And everybody else want to talk about
Well,
Odell
that's
Beckham,
the news.
talking to Marshawn Lynch and all this shit. I don't care about none of that shit. The Giants is what the hell we talk about over here. We are the big blue crew. We don't give a damn about no green, no yellow, no black, no gray, no stars, no chiefs, no pigskins, forkskins. I don't give a damn about none of it.
Fourskins.
I ain't trying to be rude to nobody. I love all of y'all. I tell everybody go watch all their content. But I'll be damn if I'm gonna come on here on the Monday night when football season and got started again, wearing my blue and my red, talking about some damn green folk. The hell with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is Giants Nation over here. I love y'all though. What's going on, fellas?
You
I
can talk
love
about
y'all.
some. You can talk about some pink skin though, right?
Let's
Right, Lou? You can
go.
go some
Oh,
pink skin.
hey, listen. I don't discriminate against the pink.
The
I
Giants
don't
need to beat
discriminate
up on
against
the
no pink.
Panthers.
Exactly. There you
What's
go.
going on with
El Capitán Rafael
Yeah.
Temazo.
What's up, mi amigo?
Nah, I see everybody getting all excited about the Jets this year. I'm like, man, y'all getting y'all hopes up for nothing. That's like the
I
New York
just,
Knicks.
I remember
Shit, Pat, you frozen?
the Jets having
Mm-mm.
super teams for the longest time, and they in the toilet. It looks good on paper. In real life,
Nah, but
next.
y'all think Dalvin Cook is really going win out the spot off gate?
No, he's gonna be the backup to Brees Hall. You know they drafted Brees Hall 2 years ago, and he got hurt last year in his rookie year. So I mean, Brees Hall is gonna be the starting running back as long as he's healthy, and Dalvin Cook will back him up. Um, I'm not worried about those guys. They're very good on paper, but I have to see them put it together. Because you know with Aaron Rodgers, that shit can blow up at any point. If they're not playing the way that he wants them to play, you know, he's not the type of quarterback that'll be able to handle the New York pressure. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They start talking that noise about Aaron Rodgers, I believe he will fold up.
Oh, definitely. You see what he did? He threw his coach under the bus in Green Bay.
Yeah,
Threw his
so
wide receivers under the bus too. So
it definitely is a combustible situation over there, especially if they are not on task. Because he brought over the same people that he had over there in Green Bay that he was talking noise about. Alan Lazard, Cobb, he was talking noise about them, and he brought them over there to New York. If they was that bad, while they were over there, why they bring them over there to New York? That doesn't make sense to me. But you
But
better
he
hope
couldn't
Garrett
get none of
Williams.
the guys that he named originally. When he was like, the only way I go to the Jets is if they pick up this guy, that guy, that guy. And they couldn't get them guys on his list. So then he said, well, shit, I'll take the guys I built some type of chemistry with last year. He's a bum. You just all about the bag. You're not a team first type of dude. That's why y'all only got the one ring that y'all got. And that was because of the coaching and the leftover pieces from what Favre had on his team. Shit. Your ass. I don't like
Yeah,
him.
they won
I ain't
Super
never
Bowl
liked Aaron Rodgers. I'm just
3.
being 100. You look like one of them little
Three.
rich yuppies that make you want to punch him in the nose in the schoolyard.
I mean that situation over there with New York, it could definitely blow up in their faces, for sure. But we'll have to see what they do week one. If they go out there and get embarrassed by the Bills week one, it could spell trouble. It could be. They will definitely have to bounce back week two, whoever they play. But they definitely gonna be tested week one. And shit, the Bills situation is combustible as well. But Joe, what about the Giants you want to talk about tonight?
Man, the only thing I had was the Jets. And that's it. Man, I was hoping that you guys had something. Look,
Oh,
we
I got
saw
something.
with the Giants. Hold on, Lou. Okay, with the Giants, you were watching second and third string guys working for a spot. That's what we saw that Friday night. I know Daniel Jones and them ain't gonna play. Don't
Right.
even think they're gonna be playing. You're crazy if they were gonna play. So we saw the second stringers, some first, a couple for the player two, but then ow, he got a taste.
Too hot, too though. Too damn hot.
Man,
Yeah.
it's 104 degrees down here, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
It was
But
96
I
today
wish I
over
could
here,
come up
but the
here.
humidity made it feel like 106.
yeah, the humidity here made it feel like it was 116.
That's why I could never live over there, bro. You a brave nigga. I can't do it.
Oh my
I
God.
can't do it, bro.
You're
Hell no.
Like
crazy.
it's like if you go outside, bro, and stand there for 3 minutes, I promise you, you'll pass out. I promise you, you're gonna pass out.
Well,
Go out there and stand for about three
Right.
five minutes
Try to
in the
post up on
water.
the corner like shit
Yeah,
sweet.
Kim.
I
go
guess I'm
ahead.
lucky. I'm real lucky. It's 66
Okay.
degrees in
Well,
my apartment, and I don't
back
got
to
the.
Giants talk. You
Go
know,
ahead, Joe.
they were playing third and fourth stringers for a spot on the roster. They ain't looking for nothing significant. So what you were going to see, you saw the left tackle, for example, getting blown up bad. Well, he was getting coached up. I know. I think about it, and I thought, wait a minute. He was getting coached up. It must be just a coach sees something, and if he's got some talent, we'll find it. So I don't know if you're too quick to judge. Number 70 was,
Oh,
but what?
Cunningham was terrible.
It was not too quick to judge. Get his ass out of there.
No, dude. If a year or two and he's our starting left tackle,
No, we
Hey,
dead.
shit, we got Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas. We should not need him unless the second string get hurt after the first string get hurt.
Man, Tyree Phillips is the backup tackle. Man, Cunningham,
I'd rather have
I would have
Jordan
rather,
McKee.
yeah, right, because he was
now
playing. He
takes
was
this
playing
year to
bad.
get used to us. Gets put on the practice
Mm.
team. He'll have
Cunningham's
more.
been here for like 3 years now, Joe.
No, this
Yeah.
two. This is second season.
No, he was here.
I mean, this
One
this
of
will
the,
be his third season. This will be his third season.
yeah, this is his third season. He was here one
Mhm.
year with Joe Judge. He was with us last year, and this is his third year.
They got him
And
on the depth chart that's released today as the second string left tackle.
Jesus Christ.
Who
And
was?
this is on the Giants website, so that's where I'm getting it from. Because they even have second Cole Beasley on the second string. They have Hyatt, Cole Beasley, and Sterling Shepard behind Hodgins, Campbell, and Slayton. And then you have Evan Neal, Glowinski, Schmitz, Bredesen, Andrew Thomas as as offensive line, with Matt Pert, Joshua Azuda, Bredesen, Tyree Phillips, and Corey Cunningham right there as the backup line.
so Tyree Phillips must still be hurt.
Yeah, he must be. They got him second string left guard and then third string left tackle and right guard.
Oh, so they got him trying to learn guard. Man, we're gonna have to draft a tackle
Yeah,
because you're
and
not
then
gonna
number.
go to free. Yeah,
Go ahead.
you're not gonna go to free agency to get a tackle when you got Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas. They're probably gonna draft a backup tackle because I don't see Pert lasting too much longer after this year. I don't
Nope.
see Cunningham lasting too much longer after this year. Wyatt
Nope.
Davis, there's no way he's playing tackle. He will have to make it as a guard.
They
Hopefully,
put
it's
him.
Zudu. Go ahead.
No, I said Davis. They have him as the fourth string left guard. So
Yeah,
they really kicked him down. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pat.
yeah, the Zudu and McKeith, and we gotta hope they develop. Um,
That's just it.
yeah,
We got we got teachable talent, but we got none of it backing up our starters.
And that's the problem because how many of them guys can we actually keep and develop, and how long can we fill those
53.
roster spots? How long can we keep those roster spots trying to develop them guys when we still need help at other areas? That's why this preseason is going to be so important. These next two games, we're going to find out who's second, third, and on fourth on the depth chart because we got so much competition in so many groups, but so little talent in some areas, like the tackle position.
Colin Johnson had a minor knee injury. He's probably week to week, but that still hurts his chances of making this team. I don't see him making the team, not when he's missing reps. So, yeah, the injury bug with him is sad. But Joe, I mean, the offensive line as far as the starters, I'm cool.
Oh, me
Them
too.
backups, boy, they're gonna have to show something better than week 2 in
We
preseason,
can't
boy.
get no injuries with the backups we got right now in that line.
Man,
Or that could be why we're keeping them, so our players don't get hurt. Let the 3 and 4
Shit, our quarterback gonna get hurt with them dudes in there.
let the 3 and the 4 string dudes go in there and pound.
Oh, you mean in preseason?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Battle
Yeah.
for a
No,
job,
and
and then
let
if
our
anybody
boy-
gets hurt, it's somebody who is expendable. That makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, that's the way it always is. No matter if you got good backups or not, they're gonna have to perform in the preseason to keep their jobs. It's just that
Sorry, I
the way.
mentioned too
Lord,
much.
no, 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 no. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sure, and everybody else they might have missed. I'm sorry. Hey, remember, if you like this content, like, subscribe, share, get it out. Back
Yeah,
to the
man.
program.
Hit the subscribe button for Joe, man.
Oh,
But what do you guys think about how the linebackers played in the first game?
oh, that's a good question.
I think McFadden actually showed out. Carter Coughlin showed up. But again, look who they were playing against, the thirds and the fourths.
Yes,
I forgot to. There you
but
go.
they're getting rubs. I'm happy about that. And you know that's been a big question. Is how are their linebackers going to play? And
Excuse me.
think we played all
Bless you.
right.
Thank you.
I think our linebacker play was all right. Not great, but all right. And what do you guys think? How do you think they held up?
Well, I did my video with Michael McFadden. I was totally impressed. He attacked the run. I don't know if you guys seen it. He attacked the run. Like when he noticed it was a run play, he went in there and he hit the pulling guard, broke off the tackle, shedded the tackle with a block, and went in there and made a tackle.
Yep.
And he's
But what
learning
did
how to
that
play
tell
in
you?
zone.
I was just about to say that tells you that he went back and looked at how we got killed in the run last season, and he was watching film and trying to correct it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I told y'all last year nobody was there to teach him. Go ahead, coach.
No, I was just gonna say because he was key on that interception by Dane
Mm-hmm.
Belton as
He caught it.
he buzzed right underneath that, forcing the pass to have to go over him. So so that yeah, he's improving. So, and I think he's definitely a lot to be a key contributor as a second string linebacker. They have him as the wheel linebacker with Carter Coughlin as backup
Hey,
Mikes.
sorry, coach, but
Yeah,
don't
go
be
ahead,
a
bro.
ninja watcher.
Damn
60
right.
people,
Tell
let's
him,
get
Joe.
those likes up. Yeah,
Yeah, come
ninja
on.
watchers, continue.
You
Now,
cheating,
Bookends,
kid.
I'm not on Twitter. I'm actually on the Giants website. That's what I was doing, looking at the roster that they have there for the game against Carolina. So I put it in the private chat for you guys to look at.
Okay, so they got Carter Coughlin as the
That's
backup to Bobby O. And they actually
mm-hmm,
got Beaver starting this game over Michael
mm-hmm.
McFadden. I think they switched games. They wanted to see how McFadden do in that first game. Now they're gonna see how Beavers does in this game.
Yes.
They're competing for the mic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really concerned about that nickel, man. I just, Darnay Holmes. Oh man.
Yeah.
And I
I
get
don't
it.
know
I
why
get
he's
it.
still here,
That
but I know why he's still here. That's the crazy thing. It's like, why is he still here? But then you're like, yeah, we still need to see who's gonna fill that spot.
yeah, which is why they were in practice moving what's his name into the Adori into the slot. Oh yeah.
Good. The good
Yeah,
life,
because
man.
Darnay Holmes is gonna get abused. I'm sorry.
Big Fridge is stupid.
Trey Hawkins and Deontay Banks looking real good. Also, JMS looking awesome. Our draft picks looking good, man. How about let's talk about our draft picks. What we've
Mhm.
seen of them. The second round, um, JMS, he played, and
Well, I think he's got a little bit of a learning curve, but I think he's starting out a lot better than most rookies. Um, I think he showed some strength, some football IQ, but like Coach pointed out in the game, I need to know what kind of calls he was making in the game because there was a few times where the line didn't shift over when they should have, and you know what I'm saying. That's usually the center's job to call out and tell which way to slide the protection. If it's going to be max protect, I mean that gets called in the huddle, but then the center can see something on the line and command the linemen how to move. You know what I mean? So,
So, yeah,
but
I'm
overall,
looking
I
on
think he
there.
did good.
The key I want to see, because right now, even though they took DJ Davis off of the pup, I want to see what's going to happen between him, Jordan Riley, and Ryan Anderson. Because they're all. Are we going with 5 or 6 interior defensive linemen? I think it's probably going to be 5, but
So it's gonna be Dex, Leo, Nunez Roches, uh,
yeah, he's showing.
Ashawn Robinson, and then more than
You see the
likely, DJ Davison.
Davidson just came off the pup, so he has a long way to go. Riley has been there, and he did well in the game. So, and then you got Ryan Anderson. That's why I said it's probably going to be between those 3. Does D?
Mr. Anderson. Every time I hear that, I just think of the movie Neo, the agent. That's what he's running around saying for 3 damn movies. Mr. Anderson. Yeah, the easiest lines in the movie ever.
I think Ryder Anderson doesn't make it.
It's the question is, are we going 5 or 6? I think it's 5. And if it's
Yeah,
5 right now, Riley is showing me something. I mean, first and foremost, he's
Pause.
big. He's big.
Pause. He's showing you something and it's big. Pause, sir. Super pause.
Yeah.
Because
As
he
a
says
football
Jordan
player,
Riley is a
interior
steal.
defensive lineman, he's showing me a skill set that, number one, you're not moving him even with a double team. You're not. That man just stalls double teams, and that keeps your linebackers clean. That keeps your linebackers clean. So, and DJ Davidson, he was showing something last year as a football player. You stupid. But he was showing me something last year until he got hurt. But that's why I said, and he's young. He's a young football player. You can't teach that, man. I'm telling you, you can't teach. Many,
No,
many,
I agree with you.
many defensive linemen
But
get washed.
DJ Davison is young too. Now, see, here's
Yeah.
the issue. We got a lot of good talent on the defensive line. Some guys that we probably wouldn't want to get rid of. And then we got so much depth on the offensive line with a bunch of guys we wish we could replace. Like,
Right.
Mm-hmm. So DJ, if he is released, I think he gets to the practice squad. I don't think anybody will pick him up because number one, because he was hurt last year. So he has to really show something. Because if you sign him, he has to go onto the roster. He's going onto the roster more than likely somewhere else. So
right
I
there,
yeah,
like
that
it.
part. Tell him, JJ.
Tell him.
0 pressures allowed by JMS in that game.
yeah. Izudo disappointed me. He really disappointed me. Who had somebody broke down each one of those guys on Twitter.
Nick Filato.
Yeah, Nick was Nick Filato. He did a good job breaking those down, at least giving you the look film wise. So, and like I said, Azudo, still some of the issues that he has is allowing defensive linemen to get up underneath his elbow and
Walker
gain
Jones,
control.
thank you for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button for
Yes,
Classified 3F with Joe. Sorry there, coach.
Oh, you
It's my
good?
first time seeing your name, man. Thank you. It
yes,
costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, but it goes a long way for the channel, man. Subscribe for Classified 3F with Joe.
yes.
Please continue, coach. Sorry.
No, Azudo, just like I say, disappointed me. Letting defensive linemen utilize him and control him. McKeithen just came off of the pup list. They got him listed as the fourth string right tackle. I think he's fourth string right tackle. Yeah, they got him as a fourth string right tackle behind Neil Peart Hamilton. So guys who are just coming off the pup list, they're going to put them at the back end, and they just got to work. They got to work their way to the front.
Yep.
Yep.
Now
And
watch this.
McKeithen
I'm gonna
is.
tell y'all something
Mhm.
totally unrelated. I don't know if y'all noticed, Pat. This whole video, we've been brushing the hell out that beard.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been doing videos with Pat going on 3 damn years now. Okay. And when that motherfucker's brushing that beard and ain't talking much, He's got a brainstorm video he about to come out with as soon as this live is over. That's, I'll t- you know how the evil people
No.
in the movie be like this? No, Pat be
Mhm.
like this when he brainstorming, nigga. He be brushing. Mm-hmm.
All right.
For these
Yeah.
motherfuckers now. Wait till they see this shit right here.
Wait till then.
I got something. Well, it all depends on the Raiders season, but it was a thought because I don't think Max Crosby is going to last with the Raiders much longer.
Hell no, Fridge. Come on, man.
And
You acting like Timothy Frith.
mm,
What? Should we trade a fifth round pick for
what?
Feliciano for what? We've replaced for
Oh, he's right
Feliciano.
here. One guy
Oh
put this in
no,
the.
no, bro, please
Right.
no.
We've already replaced Feliciano. And he's definitely not playing guard.
I know.
No, no,
And he
no,
definitely
please.
can't play tackle. So I don't know
Yeah,
what
he is
use it
Mm,
would
bookend.
be.
I agree,
But
bookend.
go
no,
yeah,
just
he
saying.
is. He definitely is.
How would you guys feel if if we could do it financially? I get it, but take a flyer at Crosby if he becomes available.
If we put Max Crosby on this defense,
Mm. That's what I said. That's what I said. It's like I said. I looked at it. He was doing an interview, and it just his body language was just saying to me, "Please, somebody, get me the hell out of here. Just get me the hell out of here." And it just came to my head. I was like, damn, he would be perfect on our defense because he with the defensive line that we have, even with the young guys, he would help make them better. He would elevate our pass rush. He would help on the back end with the defensive backs coverage. Wayne could do so much more with a player like that. Schematically, I was just like, oh my gosh, that
we need
All season,
we
I was hoping to get Tremaine Edmonds. But
no, he's a middle linebacker.
no,
mm,
I know.
I believe we did right by getting O'Kerry because Tremaine Edmonds as
Oh
your
yeah.
number one inside linebacker is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen over there. Over here with him as the main inside linebacker, it's not a good fit
Not in Winfield.
because no. But I will say this. He said, y'all see the next year, 2024 free agent class, a lot of receiver one and running backs if we don't sign Saquon back. But we need a T. Higgins or Mike Evans. Oh, we'll see what we got this year. We might not need either one of them. But Mike
mm,
Evans would definitely be a target that I would do if we needed that
mm,
possession type
mm,
receiver. If Hodgins
mm.
don't pan out, he will absolutely be a monster with Daniel Jones. But
Oh my
back to
God.
the edge rushers. We need that guy that just has that motor that doesn't quit, like Max Crosby.
Mhm.
Is Thibodeau gonna be that guy?
He got to show me this year. He got to take a huge second year leap, man. I like what he said in
Can,
the press
can,
conference, but we all liked what Joe Judge said at the press conference when he got hired too, and that turned out to be a bag of hot air. So
can,
he sounded real good, real confident to open the OTAs and all that. Talking about he was disgusted with the film when he went back and looked at it.
True.
So that's good. That means he's ashamed of his production. Not saying that he sucked or nothing like that. But
Mhm.
he saw where there was room for improvement, and that's what you want. So now I want us to be able to see when we watch the game his improvement in leaps and bounds, because we all wanted him. We all paused. We all wanted him on the team, and we were all elated when he got drafted and everything. So, now we need that to bear fruit. And I think he can do it. It's just a matter of buckling down, focusing, and following through.
yeah, I need Tibbs to play like he was playing against Washington
Mhm.
that second game, that night game, where he was going absolutely ape shit. Like he
Where he
was playing,
dominated the game.
yeah, he was playing extremely fast because that's the perfect counterpart to Ojulari. Ojulari is a smooth pace. He's like me, a smooth pace. I'm gonna give you the production. It's just gonna be at my pace.
Mm.
but you gonna get the production. We need that wild man on that other side. And Wink's defense, where people like, man, I'm sick of this dude. Like, why is he fucking flying around like this, man? Stop it. You know how Parsons is to DeMarcus Lawrence. Parsons is an absolute animal. He's just gonna keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. Pause. We need that type of D edge rusher on this team because if it does, that changes the whole pace of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why it's like I sat and I looked, and we got guys who they're still developing. That's the thing for me. We have a lot
Mm-hmm.
of guys on the edge who are still developing, and I need a veteran guy who is going to produce.
JPP. They were talking
He's
about bringing him back.
Yeah. I mean, JPP would be, but what does he have? I
He can
mean,
teach them young boys how to do his moves that he's too old to do now.
but see, it's a catch-22. I mean, I get it. I love JPP, but I'm talking about having somebody here that's out there on the field, bless you, that's producing,
Who
along with
who
teaching them. Go
who's
ahead, Pat.
that guy? Who's that guy on the defense? On this defense that makes you uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? All the best defenses have.
Dexter Lawrence and Thibodeau.
I'm talking about from the edge. Dexter
Thibodeau
Lawrence,
doesn't.
yes.
Oh nah, from the edge, yes. This is
Thibodeau.
Who makes you uncomfortable? The Eagles defense. Fletcher Cox makes you uncomfortable. Brandon Graham makes you uncomfortable. The sweat guy makes you uncomfortable. Now
Hmm.
they drafted a guy in Nolan Smith. That's a guy that comes in and make you uncomfortable. Hassan Reddick can make you uncomfortable. Like, man, we got to speed this up. We can't really do the pace of the offense we want, so we're gonna have to call some plays to speed this up. We don't have that guy on this defense yet that speeds you up. Max Crosby, he speeds you up. That dude's going
Hmm.
balls to the wall every play.
Hmm. Hmm. And that's my whole point. And I get Max Crosby makes a lot of money, so I get it. I understand. It was just a thought, but if you could get him, to me, that's the type of player that it changes the whole tenor of your defense. Then a Darnay Holmes does not concern me as much because the timing from the
Mm-hmm.
quarterback speeds up. And a lot of times it's going to take a little bit more time for that slot receiver to get open. I mean, they usually do get open, but that quarterback is not going to have the time to get the ball there. He's either going to be too early or he's going to be laying on the ground looking up at the sky. So that's why I say that we have young, talented guys in the edge room. But who's that veteran guy who is teaching them? I mean, you can, yeah, we have what you call it in the room. Damn, why am I
Jahad
forgetting?
Ward,
Yeah, thank you. We have
Hottie.
Hottie there, but you know what? He's not the type of guy that when he goes out on the field, an offense is going to worry about. Say,
No, he's a
where
lunch
is
pail guy.
yeah. See, and what I'm looking for, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking for when the offense comes out, they're looking for LT. Where's LT?
Right,
Where's LT?
right.
Yeah.
When you go on the field against the Cowboys, you are looking for Michael Parsons. As much as I
Exactly.
can't stand them bastards, you got to know where Michael
Michael
Parsons
Paul.
is. When you go with the Eagles, you got to know what Reddick is. You got to know what Brandon Graham is. As old as he is, he's like 35. That dude still got it. You got to know where this dude is. Who on the team, when you go to the Giants defense this year, where it's like, I got to find out where this guy is. He's just not
Hmm.
there. He's not there. And that's the only weakness I see from this team, from this defense being just as dominant as the Cowboys or the Eagles defense, or even
Hmm.
more dominant because of the way of Wink scheme. If we can get, if Thibodeau is supposed to be that guy,
Hmm.
and I'm not getting
Hmm.
on Thibodeau because this is only
Hmm.
his second year. He's
Exactly.
still learning. He's still learning, so he hasn't got there yet. Everybody's not like a Michael Parsons who just comes out and just be an absolute terror from the very beginning. Everybody's not like that. You find players like that once in the blue moon. Randy Moss, once in the blue moon, that comes out and just be an absolute terror. Most guys build up into that, but If Thibodeau could turn it to that guy to where you could get the production out of that second Washington game every game, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be terrified of this defense because it's like, damn it, I'm sick of this dude.
Exactly.
Like,
And in a situation like that, when you have edge rushers like that, what it also does, it actually helps your blitz game. It really does because already the offense is looking for this guy. So now, you know what? A nine is going to slide one way. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to slide. You're going to
Create a
shoot
lane. Yep.
exactly a linebacker. The safety is now going to have an alley to go in and attack the quarterback and make a play on the quarterback. So that's why it's I understand. Wink hasn't always counted on the edges like that. He's created the blitz. I mean the pressures but it's now I'm trying to say now you can balance it out and use both. You can come with the exotic schemes at times, but now you can have the pressure where teams have to look for Tib. They know Tibbs is going to, bring it. Now you got to slide the line to Tibbs, which now is going to give the Z's a one-on-one opportunity where I will take him one-on-one against most tackles in this league. I
me
will
too.
give him, and then you got Dexter pushing the pocket and Leo pushing the pocket in the quarterback's face. And now,
I,
even
I
if you show a blitz, now the offensive line has to at least acknowledge it, which now gives guys an opportunity to make plays. So go ahead, Pat. I'm sorry.
I'll say this: the way you can offset that is if Leo gets back to form.
Of course.
If Leo gets back to form where he was playing at an All Pro level 2 years ago, and the way Dexter Lawrence is playing at an All Pro level, you can't double team both those guys. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't double team both those guys, and Leo was winning one-on-one matchups, because if you choosing a double team, you gotta choose Dex. You gotta choose
Mm-hmm.
Dex to double team. I'd rather take my chances with Leo to let that monster keep coming in here one-on-one against somebody. So if I got a double team Dex and Leo is destroying somebody, getting pressure up the middle, that
Y'all
helps
hear that?
out those edge rushers. Yeah, I don't know what you was doing, but
I was tapping the mic to make sure that that's where my sound was coming from.
yeah,
Issue earlier.
it, if you're getting pressure, if Leo was getting the pressures that he was getting 2 years ago, consistent pressures because he's beating one-on-one, and Dex is taking up those double teams, and now I have Thibodeau one-on-one or Ojolari one-on-one and Leo one-on-one on a consistent basis, and Leo's getting pressure on a consistent basis, then that's when the pace of the offense has to change. Then that's when you have to bring in more people to protect. You have to bring in extra linemen to protect. Now you're taking the receiver off the field to where our DBs can do what they need to do against less receivers, so less options out there on the field,
What's
which
up,
makes the
Javi? What's up,
offense slower.
Darius?
Which makes the offense slower. So I don't know. No, it's not easy to stop two dominant defensive tackles, even if your edge rushers aren't up to par. Because there's only 5 offensive linemen. You can't double team both of them. If they're both a terror like that, you can't double team both of them. One of them you have to go one-on-one with. Or you're gonna have to do a lot of pulling on pass plays, which opens up for even I can even get pressure on if you got to pull people to block a defensive tackle. Me and Coach get out there get some pressures. Then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
you
that's
got to
that's the
think. You
whole
got
point.
sorry,
And
Coach. Go
now
ahead.
blitz from
Go
the
ahead. Go
safety
ahead. Go ahead.
position.
No, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Pat.
because you got two forces coming straight at your quarterback. So now the pocket is destroyed. If you're getting pressure up the worst thing a quarterback wants is pressure straight
Pressure
in
up
his
the middle.
face.
Yep.
Because the pressure straight in his face, now, even if
He
I
got to
don't
roll
have
out.
the best edge rushers, he has to roll out, and you're rolling right into Thibodeau. You're rolling
Yeah.
right into Ojolari every time.
Yeah.
Play gap control. Man, you know that would destroy Jalen Hurts. If you had pressure
Mm-hmm.
coming into his face like that and he couldn't roll out, that destroys him. Because now you force what are you gonna do? Because
Aaron throws the early throws. Yep.
he's not a quarterback that's going to destroy you, just a pocket passer like that. I don't care what nobody said. The reason why his rating was high is because people wide open in the middle of the field. I could throw that pass. That's easy. But if Dex and Leo are getting pressure in your grill the whole game,
Every
that's
time he
the stuff
rolls
that I'm
out, he's
talking
rolling
about.
into
Yeah,
somebody's arms, either
every
Ojolari's or Thibodeau's.
and both of them have the speed to keep him to get into the outside, especially
That's the key to
Thibodeau.
contain him. The only problem is when he rolls out, he can't have that guy wide open in the fucking middle of the field in that secondary phase of the field because he wasn't getting off a lot of deep passes. It's that intermediate route area in the middle where he'd always have a guy running across all by his damn self.
Because he's able to sit there in the pocket like this the whole time and not worry about anything. But now you're getting pressure in your face. Now you're moving backwards, trying to, oh shit, what's going on? I don't know, man. One of those guys is gonna have to step up between Thibodeau and Leo and turn into an absolute menace to support Dexter's menace behavior. If we could get two menaces, I don't care who it is.
That's good.
Because Ojolari, he's just gonna roll. He's gonna get his. He's gonna get like a sack a game. He's gonna do it. He's gonna be at his own pace. But I need one of those other guys to turn into a monster with Dexter. If that happens, we'll be all right.
Huh.
I think Nunez Roches is gonna do what he was brought over here to do: stop the run.
I hope so. We can use somebody that can stop the run. But playing gap control is huge in Wings defense.
Right. Because if you lose your gap, there's a huge play to be made every time.
Guys, where y'all at? Okay, hold on. I'm about to put the link to the G Nation Sports Shop in the chat so y'all can go check out my merch. There you go. That's the G Nation Sports Shop on Shopify.com. Go get your G Nation merch, man. Did you hear me at all?
Yeah, I did hear you. Oh. Well, you got anything else or?
Oh, we got tons more.
Tons more?
We got tons more. We are the Big Blue Crew, baby. We don't play that we eat, sleep, and breathe sports.
Yeah.
New York Giants, boxing, UFC, basketball.
Yeah, I sometimes think I used to think it too much.
No, man, you bleed blue. That's what it is. That's why you belong here.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Those are embroidered, by the way. Those ain't vinyl. So that hoodie has got the wool embroidery G Nation across the chest.
Hey, all right. You can have yourself embroidered by G Nation.
Oh, I'm not by me. I'm not. Come on, jacked up, son.
Well, I had to
bring a few more items to put on there, but you know, it's a start.
I had to bring some light to this dying show.
Oh man,
you got
can't talk like that. You got to speak life into it. You gotta speak life into it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at defensive plays.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to put my 6 shirt up there, but
I get rid of her early, so.
Oh, let's hear it. You got tons.
What are your expectations from this Friday's game from our starters?
Slap the hell out the Carolina Kittens and make them keep purring.
Yeah, I just want them to go out there and have a productive drive and get the hell out of there. So nothing stupid to happen.
It's on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might see the starters for a series or two.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give them something. Give them some type of work in the preseason.
Yep.
It used to be the third game you would go the first half and then part of the second the third quarter. So I just don't know. I know with after the third preseason we have a week off. So do you want to really give them that much time off? I mean, I don't know. I that's what I'm curious with. Are we doing it the second or the third game where you get most of the starters, most of that playing time?
More than likely, it'd probably be the second game because I'd rather do it the second game. Because you know that third game, you don't know any one of them little kamikaze dudes. They try to make a name for themselves, go in there and hit
Yes.
somebody in the knee or the leg or something.
No, I didn't know that
Woo!
originally too, though, but I found out later.
Big Pat, did you see GJ's boss spot? Luo might be right with the endorsements. Woo!
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he had a
He
he
talking
had a
about that video we made a few weeks ago when we was talking about who would get more endorsements.
yeah, I saw the boss commercial.
Lou, Big Boss Lou, DJs from NC. Everybody knew that. If you follow Daniel Jones, he went to Duke, and it was the only cl- uh, class one that offered him scholarship.
Yep.
I can't wait.
I tell you what, did y'all hear what I forgot. Damn it, what's his name? He came out and said that Saquon might be the best running back in the NFL.
Yeah,
You all
Bobby.
said that.
Hot Ward.
No, Bobby Okereke said
Yeah,
that.
Bobby Okereke.
We'll see. We'll see if they use him more in the passing game this year.
I was
We'll
about to
see.
say if that's the case, we might see Barkley end up with uh an even amount of receiving yards and rushing yards because we got so many running backs. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do running back by committee. At least for like the first 6 weeks or so, to try to keep Barkley healthy for if we're in the playoff run, want him healthy. So I'm more than likely pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that more than likely they're gonna do running back by committee for at least the first 8 weeks.
I mean, running back by committee, he's still gonna get most of the carries. It's just they fill him in a little bit here, and he probably get rest from carrying the ball when they put him in at receiver sometimes. So I know he's not gonna get the carries like he did last year, like a 30 carry game or so, unless they just gashing him with the
Right,
run.
right.
But he's still gonna get the bulk of the snaps. I mean, why wouldn't you give him the bulk of the snaps?
Tudo, tell your whole team to go to my merch shop. I just put the link in the chat. That's my Shopify store with all my G Nation merch. I still got to put my 11 and 6 shirts up there. But tell your team to go support the cause.
What are your
Oh,
thoughts about
Tudo,
Golden Tate? Oh,
highlight Tudo's last comment, Joe, please. Let me tell you how to handle that, sir. No, the one under that. The one under that. The new one.
that's Wales. You said two though.
Oh, Wales. Sorry. Highlight Wales. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to handle that, sir. Where's my camera button? Okay. Now, you open the door with your Bible in your hand. And tell them. Now, my God says, if they don't come to you bearing this doctrine, don't even bid them adieu. You don't even say hi to them. For in doing so, you are a partaker of their evil deeds. First of all, Jehovah's Witnesses believe in two gods. They believe that God is the big God and Jesus is the little God, but they're two different gods. Yeah, no. First commandment is the Lord thy God is one. Is one. And one is one in every language, my nigga. Since the beginning of time, one has always meant one. Not dos, not tres, not un, don, trois. No.
Oh, dude,
Okay. It's one. So, but you answer the door and you tell them, hey, my book is holy. Your book is New World Translation. I'm going to stick with holy. Get off my porch before I exercise my right to stand my ground.
Jose, what's up, my brothers? God bless. I will be in the building week 1, front row. K. Vaughn, 3-sack game. Daniel Jones, 3 touchdown passes, 250 plus passing yards.
That would be a heck of a game.
Yeah, well, that'd be a great game to be at.
3 sacks? Shit. Week 1. Dallas game?
Yeah, well, stop them to talking to them unless they offer their wallets to you. Then tell them forget about them. That works too.
What are your thoughts about Golden Tate and what he said about Daniel Jones? That Daniel Jones overthinks the things out there on the field.
That may have been right when he was with him.
Yeah.
Do you think last year he still was overthinking it a little bit too much?
There was a few plays where it looked like he did, but in the end of the season, towards the end of the season, he looked a lot more comfortable and a lot more in command of
Hmm.
the offense.
Everybody saw
And
improvement.
from what we've seen, sorry, Joe, from what we've seen in training camp, he'd been letting them rip. He looked different this year. So I can't wait to see him shut everybody up and prove all them haters wrong. There's gonna be a lot of people pulling their feet out their mouth.
When Golden Tate said that, it didn't even dawn on me that he was overthinking things. It really didn't. And but
No,
then I
that's why
went
he was
back.
holding the ball too long sometimes.
No, I get it, and I went back and I'm thinking, and it's I even said it to myself. Well, he's been through how many offenses, how many offensive coordinators. He has all that stuff in his head. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because even me as a coach, I do tend to overthink things. I could sit down and I could look at my play sheet and I could say 3rd and 11, I'm in the minus territory. It's 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and I'm looking at 3 plays and I'm overthinking it instead of just, you know what?
Get those notes up,
Relax.
guys.
Go with what you know and you're comfortable with. So
Mm-hmm.
Tommy for
and
one.
it made even more sense. It made a whole lot of sense, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. He is overthinking it. He was overthinking it, and that's why I'm even more excited to see him out here now and going up against another defense and showing that he's not overthinking it. They're going to show you some things, and it's going to be some basic stuff. But now you just come out, get your pre-snap read. Once the ball is snapped, post-snap, are they rolling their coverage or are they staying true? And then you rip it from there. So, but I mean, it was I commend Golden Tate for saying that because as far as me, it helped me see and learn something new, not only in DJ but myself as a coach. So
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see what he does, especially in the regular season, man.
Tommy for one. Much love to panel and all Giants. Maximus Jones will hoist up the trophy screaming out, "Are you not entertained?" Right,
Hell yeah. Are you not entertained?
right. Giants Mafia, we're coming. That's Bills Mafia. We got blue in our blood. we ain't got time for being a mob. But I think Joe was beating, turning the ball over in his head, caused him to overthink.
Oh, Joe Judge was beating the ball over his head, causing him to overthink.
Mm-hmm.
Had him running laps.
Yeah. How fucking stupid do people feel now? Hey, everybody.
I was all on board with Joe Judge from that
I
first
was
speech, so
too.
he conned me. I can't talk shit.
We all, many of us bought into it. We all get it, but in the same token,
But when he came out there and said, we're going to line up and we're going to punch you in the face for 60 minutes and we're going to put a product on the field that reflects this area, I was like, oh, all right, okay, hell yeah. Okay. Then it was a shit show.
but in the same token, thank you, Joe Judge, for what we have right now. We
Yep.
had to go through the bad. We had to go through the bad to get the good, and that's what we got now. We got the good. So you know what, Joe Judge, thank you. Bye. Take your money, go up there and be with Bill and be his little boy toy or whatever he is with you.
He went over there to destroy another Jones. He's got it in for the Joneses. He's got to hate
Man,
Jones.
what? Well, he destroying every Jones he can.
He don't
Well,
got to love
Bill,
Jones. He got to
he
hate
ain't
Jones.
he ain't got to do it no more. Bill O'Brien has said, "Get the fuck out of my way. Just sit and stand over there and shut up."
Uh huh.
Joe Judge still there? Thought he
As
was
far as I
gone.
remember, I thought he is. Let me look it up. Let me double check. Joe Judge.
Oh, befuddled Joe. That's the real Sleepy Joe. That's the real Sleepy Joe. He put our whole team night.
Yeah, it
Man,
says he's still there. He's the assistant head coach of the New England Patriots.
damn.
He said, boy, you embarrassed my coaching tree. Come back over here. Let me teach you how to do this shit.
Yeah. Another failure.
Josh Daniels, too.
Yep. Josh Daniels. He about to fail over there with the Raiders. Don't worry.
Because Bill
Yeah,
Belichick
I like when he
Bill
talks.
Belichick trying to build his own tree when he from the Bill Parcells tree. You can't do that shit, son. You already belong to a tree.
Exactly, bookend.
To be honest
He
with you, though,
talked
I mean, yeah,
good, fundamental execution, but there's nobody on that team could do it. They were too old, too not developed. Yeah, he had nothing here. He got screwed
mm,
because he was supposed to get that third year. He was going to get that third year, but
okay.
hey, look, I get it. I was right on the second year, but not on the third, and it always goes to show when like, you lay baggy eggs, you go to New England. The lay bad eggs there. Funny. So,
I laughed when you were saying
I know. Look at Pat.
Pat is brainstorming on his next 4 videos. I'm trying to tell you. I've seen this Pat before. This is focused Pat. This is I'm gonna eat Pat.
Mm.
Say, I got 5 videos I'm thinking about right now simultaneously.
Right, you got the guys. You're supposed to have the balls. Yeah, it's true. We got
Bobby
the
O.
guys.
Hey, that's what we need because that's what we lost when we got rid of Blake Martinez, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. Papio will get 140 plus tackles. Hey, man, I hope so. I hope someone proceeds to tackle machine.
I hope the whole team is, but I mean, yeah.
Well, until they start playing, we really don't have nothing to talk about. But Tuesday night, NYG 22 is on. I'd like to thank my panel for joining us. And have a good day. God bless. Peace.